friends, welcome to day 4 of Vlogmas. This morning has been a little bit different because if you watched yesterday's vlog, I finished it with saying that I had a bit of a sore head, and I kind of have had a sore head since then, although I did take some ibuprofen which has helped, so I'm okay at the moment. But this morning I just didn't really feel like doing a whole lot, so I wanted to hop on here because I loved my tea again this morning. This morning was masala chai and it was just so cozy and warming. Adam and Isabel are outdoing themselves this year with the tea choices. So yeah, I just wanted to say that I really enjoyed that one too. And also I thought, since I never got a chance to sort of talk about what we ended up buying in Kinross yesterday, that I would just do a teeny weeny haul for you right now, because I did get a few things. But first of all, the clip before this, I think, was me opening my advent calendar, and my mum has done an advent calendar for me since as long as I can remember, and the one that I actually showed you is my all-time favourite, most nostalgic one, because my grandmother actually, or my gran as I would say, actually made it for me, and if I'm not wrong, she sent it to Malaysia when we were staying there. I think that's true. And it's just so, yeah, it's so special to me. There's actually, because it is handmade, there is actually a mistake that she's made, and that to me makes it even more special. She's sort of, I think she stitched on the 6 or the 9 upside down, so I actually have, like, for example, 2 6s or 2 9s. I always forget and I can't quite see it at the moment, but that to me is a precious heirloom item that I love dearly. So yeah, anyway, my point of saying that was that my mum has always done it with me, and every few days, so I would always get a Bible verse, and then I'd also get a treat every now and then. So back in the day that would be maybe a magazine, or you know, I could buy a movie, just like little things, even like a spa day, something like that. Not like a not going out spa day, but inside I'd get like a hand massage or get my nails done, something like that. So because I am more grown up now and I don't really tend to buy magazines that often, or if I do, then it's just, you know, whatever I happen to see. So one of my gifts from my advent calendar is, it's funny because I already said that I had a new favourite mug, but I actually have another new favourite mug. That doesn't mean that I love my tartan blanket mug any less, but I have a new mug through my advent calendar. And my mum knows how much I love Emma Bridgewater. I have one of her mugs which you'll have seen in my videos so much, and I actually got it from a charity shop for like 50p or something. But she's ended up getting me the little Robin Christmas mug. I just thought I would show you really quickly. So I'm thrilled about that. So that was the first thing I wanted to mention. And then on to what we bought in Kinross yesterday. The first thing that you may have seen in the video, my mum picked up this, it just looks a bit like a bit of fabric, but from Malaysia it's called like a sarong. And it's actually from Borneo. It says Borneo art on it. And this was 1850 ringgit Malaysia, like ringgit is their currency. And yeah, we got it for £1.50, and we just couldn't resist. We don't have any purpose for this, but it just seems so random that a little charity shop in Kinross would have something from Borneo, which is where I was born, and I'm half Malaysian. So that was just really cool. We have no plans what we're going to do with that at the moment, but we couldn't resist picking it up. Then I went in to Chaz, which is across the road, and I've been going to Chaz for the longest time. They've had quite a few different refurbishments, so it's really different from what it used to be. And we actually haven't got anything from there for a while, but I have been on the lookout for a teapot for quite a long time. And I think you will have seen this in the video yesterday because I did show it to you, but I got myself a little teapot, and I did swither because it is quite small, and I thought, would it really, you know, would it work for more than 1 cup of tea, and is it worth it? But I have since tested it out, and it actually fills 2 of the Emma Bridgewater, which I think, like, this mug is half a pint, so I think a pint of liquid can go in this, which is really impressive because it's so tiny. And yeah, it's just so lovely. This is my third glass teapot. One of them doesn't have an infuser, so it's not quite as useful. But I thought this was just perfect for if a friend is coming over to my house. Sometimes it's nice to share some loose leaf tea rather than have, you know, 2 tea bags or 2 loose leaf teas. So I'm just so thrilled about this. It's so cute, it's so tiny, but it's also really practical, and I'm so glad that I decided to get it because I was on the fence. Because I really thought that it would only fit, you know, 1 cup of tea, and was that worth it? But no, it doesn't. So yeah. Anyway, I just thought I would quickly sit down and catch you up because I never got a chance to show you what we bought yesterday, because by the time I got home, A, I had a sore head, and B, it was dark. So yeah. Now I'm heading out because I'm wearing the same thing. I don't know if you saw yesterday in Kinross, I was also wearing this beautiful knitted vest from Sea Salt because they very kindly gifted it to me a while ago, quite a few weeks ago now. But when I got it, then I came down with the cold for about a week, and then I was in Edinburgh on my own and I didn't have anyone to help me take photos of it. So I really need to do a little thank you post. Well, I really want to do a thank you post for Sea Salt, just to share the vest, to say thank you. So we're going to go and try and do that now. I did try to do this yesterday in Unorthodox Roasters, which was quite embarrassing because there was lots of people around. But the lighting just wasn't great. So we're going to go and do that now, and I'm going to bring you along on a little walk. And then that might be the end of this video today, because I think it will be a bit shorter, just because I had the sore head in the morning. Now I'm actually feeling okay, but I just want to take it easy. Right, let's get not changed, but let's put my jacket on and head out for a walk. Doesn't actually film. So I think we've done it. This is the spot that I sat in for the photo, and I've always had my eye on this particular wall but have never managed to get a photo here during lockdown. Sorry if it's a bit windy, but I was just saying during lockdown I made quite a few notes of places in and around this area that would work for any, you know, photos for collaborations, etc. So this wall has always been in my little list of places to go. So I'll show you very quickly the photos that I have so far. So these are some of the jumper pics that we just did. Lots of different angles. made it back home. That was the shortest walk ever, but basically we were out just to get photos of this jumper, and we really did want to have a nice little walk too. But the rain began, and I think it has to be a north wind today. It's so cold. I don't think you can tell, but my face is very pink, and yeah, as soon as it started raining, it was like ice rain. We just turned back, and we're gonna have a big pot of tea. I want my mum to try yesterday's rosebud tea, so I think we're gonna have that. And we also got a raspberry brownie from Unorthodox Roasters yesterday, so I think we're gonna have that. And yeah, it's just nice to be back in the warmth again.